Howdy, friend. Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Howdy, friend. Welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas History Roundup for May 23rd. In 1836, in New Orleans, Dr. David C. Kerr removed splinters of bone and drained General Sam Houston's ankle wound. Amazingly, the threat of gangrene abated, and recovery was rapid. As accolades poured in, Houston particularly cherished one from President Andrew Jackson, who said that Houston had won a victory greater than his own at New Orleans. That, quote, he had attacked while Jackson's action had been defensive. In 1925, Governor Pat M. Neff appointed an all-women Texas Supreme Court of 3 attorneys, Nellie G. Robertson, Edith E. Wilmans, and Hortense S. Ward. The reason for this unique court was that a case was being considered that involved the all-male fraternal organization, Woodsmen of the World, and most justices were woodsmen. The all-women Supreme Court upheld an earlier decision by the El Paso Court of Civil Appeals, thus awarding 2 tracts of land to the Woodsmen of the World. In 1934, former Texas Ranger Frank Hamer and 5 other lawmen from Louisiana and Texas killed Bonnie Parker and Clyde C. Barrow in a burst of gunfire near Gibbsland, Louisiana. Parker and Barrow had begun their spree about 2 years earlier. One of their most famous escapades was a raid on the Eastham Prison Farm 4 months earlier, in which 5 prisoners were freed and a guard was killed. Because of the Eastham raid, Hamer had been retained by the manager of the Texas prison system to track the pair down. In 1984, the Mexican-American Legal Defense and Educational Fund, MALDEF, filed a landmark suit on behalf of the Edgewood Independent School District against the Texas Education Commission, charging that the state's method of funding public education violated the state constitution. After several years, in 1990, the Texas Supreme Court unanimously ruled in the plaintiff's favor, and in 1993, the legislature passed major school finance reform legislation. And in 1987, a tornado hit Saragossa and caused 29 deaths, most of them in a crowded kindergarten. Oh, man. All the public buildings in Saragossa were destroyed, and about 80% of the town was laid to waste. Oh, man, that's horrible, especially since I have a kindergartner myself. I can't imagine. All right, that was your Texas History Roundup for May 23rd. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll catch you back here tomorrow at the next one. You take care.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.